Coming into the prison here. It's actually kind of fun. All right, we're gonna go into the showers here. This is where you can pick up some of the audio tour stuff if you want it. Here's where they have the open showers at. This is where you can pick up your clothes here when you come to Alcatraz. I wear a size 4X, please. 4X, size 15 shoe. Hey, I need all the hiding spaces I can get because I gotta hide some extra food in my shoes because I get hungry. All right, shower area.
Hello.
I've shot some video.
Hello, everybody. We are at the shower and the main prison.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you think of the shower? You have to take a shower in front of everybody.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, he says. That's a genuine, yeah, there's a bathroom over here. So, I'm guessing that's the hot water boiler machine here. By the way, if you speak a different language here in the audio tour, they do have several different languages. I think they said 12 or something. So if you need that, you can get it. Walk upstairs.
So this is the first upstairs that we're going on so far.
All right, let's go. Now remember, if you get out of hand, I get to put you in the jail cell, right? Maybe. All right, here we go. This is cell block B. And Michigan Avenue is what they called it. Yeah, just a bunch of little kids that don't listen. All right. Basically, the cell blocks were not very big. You got a little bed, toilet, a little sink, little table area. Everything was bolted in.
This is the torture room. No bed.
They had to take the bed out, apparently. So, a lot of the cell block area, these lanes were named after like streets, I believe. We'll double check on that. He's got a good point. It doesn't say. Hang on. We're trying to prove a point to Team Mom here. Oh.
I didn't see it.
Hey, it wasn't visible, okay? It's not our fault.
The place looks good upstairs.
Yeah. So we were trying to go upstairs. Looks like there's 3 levels here. And there was just a lot of noises throughout the night. So these are our, let's see, Officer Patrick Mahoney, Captain Philip Bergen, Officer Ron Battles, and Officer George DiVincenzi. So looks like from what I could tell, for the most part, guards did not last here for super long. I mean, it was probably a hard place to work on a daily. And then,
This is the end of the path.
let's see here. A couple inmates here. This is Leon Whitey Thompson, John Banner, Darwin Kuhn, and James Quillian. And the crazy part is they sent people here that were considered people that would not basically cooperate. And if you're on the tour, or is it this one where they had the big shootout here? And they still had some of the bolt holes in the walls? Or was that another? Okay, so it's one of these. I think it was the other one. If you're taking the audio tour, it will tell you to stop and it will talk about the, okay, so over here, which we can walk in on the other side, and we will, this is where they actually have one of the famous, gun battles or shootouts? And you can see the bullet markings on the ground, so we'll go check it out in just a minute. It looks like T-Ball found the only one with supposedly a purple fluorescent type color light.
No, 2.
Oh, 2? Oh, okay. we'll keep walking off. Oh yeah. And I think they took the beds out just for, I don't know, to scrap them, or they weren't any good. Because most of these don't have the beds anymore. Yeah. So like this one right here, these two right here still got the beds. There you go. There you go here. Yeah, if you ever get a chance to come here, I would take the audio tour. A little bit of a sensory overload because just a ton of information. It moves kind of quick, but you can always stop the audio and spend a couple extra minutes. But a lot of good information. We'll go in there in a minute. We'll go to the dining hall. All right, we are coming around. T-Ball keeps trying to go places he's not supposed to go. By the way, we just came down from the Broadway area here. Now we're gonna walk over here. This is the C block. And that right there is where the guard would stand that would have like the guns. And they would, the gun gallery, and the guards would walk all the way across if there was any issues. And they would be able to grab the gun. Okay, we're gonna walk through here now. This is confinement, or what was this again? Why do I gotta be quiet? See, Mom telling me I gotta be quiet. I'm not really sure why. I guess because everybody else is quiet. I don't know. No, confinement area is down there. Yeah. Yeah. These were for rooms were for people that did not listen.
Yeah, but it looks like that they did listen. It looks like that they earned something. No, this is
all right, we can go into one of these. Let's go into one of these. And of course, being 6'5", it's a very small room. Now we're gonna walk out here. Now we're gonna go into the library, where if you were one of the good ones, you were able to get a book here from the library. This was considered like a covenant job here. If you're a model inmate, you could get a job working here in the library. And also, if I remember right, this was one of the, I think this was one of the closest sections to San Francisco that they said that they could hear noises and stuff from weekend parties because the wind would bring the noise over here. All right, come on. All right, let's keep walking around. All right, we're gonna go to that little cutoff area where they have the big gunfight in here.
Yeah, but we can't go to the other area.
And as I mentioned it earlier, there was a gun battle in here. And like I said, that's gonna be part of the audio tour. And you can see the bullet markings still on the ground to this day. Of course, they've never fixed it. So it's just really cool. So I'm guessing like right in this area, as you can see the little bullet markings. And yeah, obviously it's safe to say that a number of people passed away in that particular, what was it, a riot? I believe it was.
Okay, should we go back downstairs and see what?
Relax. All right, we're gonna keep walking up here. I think are we on C block on this side?
This room's decked out.
Yeah, here is one of the nicer rooms here. They got it all modeled up here. I got this one's pretty good. The typical prison inmates accommodations here. There's their bed made up. Nothing crazy. All right, let's walk over to this one here. This one, they actually have like glass on it. I don't know why.
They probably just wanted to make it extra protected, probably.
Yeah, I guess so. Keep it protected from the elements, I'm guessing. Not really sure why they would put that kind of glass there. All right. There's another room there. It's well decorated. And we should be coming up to the 3 inmates that famously attempted or did escape here from Alcatraz. Depends on who you ask, they made it, and some say they didn't make it. But there are no account of anybody actually escaping ever from Alcatraz. But like I say, that theory has still not been 100% proven true, and it may never be proven true that nobody ever escaped, because there's a possibility that 3 inmates escaped, or at least one of them did. I don't know. I think one of them actually died, but the 2 brothers might have got out. I can't remember, but here's Broadway. I guess we're gonna go down Broadway again. And here's another little room here. Let's go in here. This is an actual cell that they let you go in. And yeah, let's I'm guessing you can take a seat here. It fits. So pretty cool little jail cell there. Obviously, if you're 6'5", you will not probably feel comfortable in there. Here we go. We're gonna continue walking around. Right here is the utility corridor. We're gonna go up here to Michigan Avenue. And I believe this is where the inmates set up their famous escape here from Alcatraz Island. And I think they still have, how do you say it, the paper mache mask, right? They got the paper mache head over here. It's over here. Right here, Mio.
That's it.
Right there. So what the inmates did is they basically made paper mache heads, and I believe that they stole hair or from like laundry services or cut their own hair to make it look like a head, so that when the guards were coming around to do their count for the night, sorry if it's not focusing, when the guards would do their count for the night, they would see like a head of hair just sitting there. Maybe it'll focus, maybe it won't, but that's one of the inmates here. We're gonna come around here. We're gonna check out the other one. So 2 of the inmates were right next to each other, and then the other one was right down the way. Now, obviously, I don't think those were the original paper mache heads that they built, but that'd be kind of cool if it was. So that was 2 of the inmates, and the 3rd one is right over here. We're gonna walk down here. And what they did is they used like spoons, utility instruments that they took from the kitchen from like lunch and stuff, and they would loosen up some bolts behind the toilets, if I remember, so they could dig themselves like little hole to squeeze in. And if I remember right, they also had to lose a lot of weight to get in that small little section right there.
I could see this
under the sink there, and that's how they got out, and that leads to like all the piping and stuff, the inners of the prison. And they used rain jackets, if I remember right, that they collected, and they made a life raft vessel out of that to try to help them float, or boat across, but they weren't anticipating the choppy waters here. So here's a little bit more if you guys want to read it here. Just pause the video right there. And here's a little bit of a diagram that they for their escape. As you can see, the inmates climbing up and then over, or I should up and down. All right, let's keep going here. All right, let's, Team Mom always ditches me. Okay, so we're gonna get to see a little bit in between here. This is kind of, oh, it is, you can see a little bit, and this is where they went into once they got through the wall there. This is between the cells here. All right, now we are gonna go into the dining hall, chow hall here. Times Square right there, see the clock. I think that was the only clock located in there because they didn't want the prison inmates to be able to clock the guards' times of when they did checks and everything. They had a huge riot in here. And if I remember right, the Alcatraz officially closed on March 21st. I forget what year, 1970, 1972. And the only reason I ever remember that is because that's my birthday. And here was the last meal that they served on that particular day. Right there. My bad, I'm a couple years off, but March 21st, 1963. So that was what they served on that particular day when Alcatraz officially closed. Like I said, I only remember it because that's my birthday. So about almost 17, 18 years earlier, but still, you get the point. So not a ton of stuff to see in here. So a little quick tour here, and now we're gonna walk outside the building here. They have a museum store coming out and to the outside. So let's go over here. Come through here, the walkway here. We got some floating. I was gonna say those are floating mirrors, but they're obviously on sticks. Have you ever jaywalked? Of course. I think everybody and their mother has jaywalked. Okay, we're gonna walk down these stairs here. Oh, this is also, if I remember right, this is where you drop off your audio tours as well. All right. Watch your step. You didn't see it, T-Ball. Okay, thank you. Somebody coming through. There we go. Some ways you feel like you're in prison because you're just following the line here, following the group. All right, this is where you drop off your audio tour stuff so they can recharge it and get it ready for another group. All right, you got the museum store here, which is pretty cool. I bought a couple things from here before. So let's take a look here. And they have a lot of cool stuff, hats and shirts and stuff like that. So let's take a cool look. They got the book on the Alcatraz escape files here. So got water here. It's actually cheaper water than I think I got from the boat, because that was $4 water. Alcatraz 1259. He is signing his book today, and that is William G. Baker. Alcatraz baseball?
Yep.
Yeah, Alcatraz baseball. I actually have one of these little rocks at home, Bryce.
Really?
Yes. Oh, please. Well, I don't see your mom. Also, what I like to also get here from Alcatraz, don't touch. What I also like to get from Alcatraz is the coffee mugs. There you go, little cantina cup here. Come on. Oh yeah, so if you guys want to check out the hats, what do we got here? We got a nice little, what is it, snap hat? No, this is Velcro here. This one just says the Golden Gate National Parks. That's a basic one. I'd want one more with Alcatraz on it. Here we go. USP Alcatraz, another Velcro. I guess they're mostly Velcros here. Not sure why don't they use 47 brand. That'd actually be kind of a good brand here for their hats. Here you've got some more hats. Huh? There's some keys and handcuffs.
And a bullet.
And a bullet? Where's the bullet? Oh yeah, dude, look at that thing. That thing would be gnarly. All right, let's take a look at some more hats. What else you got here? Got this little Alcatraz trucker hat snapback. So it's actually not a bad design. There's nothing crazy on it. It just says Alcatraz. I actually think that's probably their best hat they got here. They got this one right here. What's that one say? Alcatraz Island, San Francisco. This one's another Velcro. I think most of these are Velcro. I think that's honestly the best hat because it's a snapback trucker. They got some beanies, some generic beanies, but it's all for a good cause. It supports the park here so they can continue doing some great things to bring things back to life here. Come on, nope, no more plushes. Let's go. All right, let's walk over here. We got some posters here. We got some picture frames. Got a lot of cool little stuff. If you need a guard whistle, yeah, that would drive the parents crazy. Got a harmonica. Oh yeah, here we go. I don't know if I ever got one of these kind of pins. Look at this. Maybe I should get a pin here. I like that pin here. That's a huge pin. I don't think I have one like that. I think I'm gonna get this pin here, just because I know some people are not pin collectors, but I'm a pin collector. Oh, look, we got some piping here. Yeah. All right, let's go over here. We got some comic books. We got some sweaters here. Here you go, T-Ball. We got some more rocks here. If you want to save, if you want a piece of history, this is actual pieces here from Alcatraz. That's pretty cool. Like I said, I do have a rock because I got it one of our first or second times when we came here. No, I do not technically have the Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Got a business card holder. Yeah, well, he is The Rock. You're funny. Here's some of the guys from earlier. So Jim Quillen was a robber. Ellsworth Bumpy Johnson was King of Harlem. Mickey Cohen was a mobster guy, and George Barnes was the kidnapper. We got some fog globes here. Let's keep looking around. Now this is kind of cool. You can get playing cards with the inmates on them. Then they got Alcatraz some more playing cards. There you go. Let's continue to walk around. Oh, here's the gentleman. So that gentleman wrote this book here, and he is signing it. And it's, from what I remember, it is a true account of life at Alcatraz written by a former prisoner, and he would talk about his everyday things that he would go through. So he was age 23, and he just said he was a bad, bad boy. So I've never read it, but it's pretty cool that he's here. Little look over here before we check out. Got some luggage tags, Alcatraz inmate cup. We got some stuff right there. Here we go, the line. Let's go over here. Got some beanies. I got some little nuts and stuff, glasses, child gloves, I guess. That's kind of neat. All right, so we are coming out of the store here. And we are going to, where are we going to continue to walk, Team Mom? Oh, that was the end of the tour. We're going to walk back to the boat? Yep. All right, let's walk back to the boat. So that was the end of the tour here at Alcatraz. Like I said, you could literally spend hours here reading all the information that they have. There's a ton of information. You can do the tour, and then the park rangers, I believe that's what they're called here. They do separate type tours, and they are usually free. They do different types of subjects, and that's a lot of fun. And you can check those out as well. So now we are going to walk back down to where we got off the boat to get here. And we're gonna walk back down and check to see when the next boat comes. They usually come every half hour. So let's get walking. All right, you guys, thanks so much for joining me on this cool little fun field trip here at Alcatraz Island. As you guys know, that anybody can come here. They do offer day tours. They do offer night tours. So if you're ever in the San Francisco area, I honestly strongly recommend to come check it out because it's just really fun, really cool. Are you getting me in the shot here? Yeah, that's what I thought here. Sorry, I'm getting help from my #1 film photographer here, T-Ball. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed this, really? So if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure you leave a like, thumbs up, and a sub. And I will see you on the next video. I don't know if it's going to be a field trip video or a cat video, so gotta sub and stay tuned to see what the next video is. All right, Sergio G, PhD. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.